DJ forgot to clear his browser history, I take it.
He always gets busted with that.
Yep.
It happens.
America
Happens
is
to
a
all of us.
nation that can be defined in a single word. I was going to excuse me.
Now, it may get bigger, it may get a little bigger, it may not get bigger at all. We'll see what happens. But regardless of what happens, we're totally prepared.
This is your victory. Now, I know you didn't do this just to win an election. I know you didn't do it for me. You did it because you understand the enormity of the task that lies ahead.
You're not gonna believe this. He killed 16 Czechoslovakians. Guy was an interior decorator. His house looked like shit.
Give me a hell yeah! I said give me a hell yeah!
Ooh, Casey. Oh, I don't know.
Ooh, Skinman's not here.
He's gone again, but joining us, depending on where and which time I push the button, we can do all kinds of things. He'll be here, whatever. As our buddy Chance is back for an episode. But I'm going to do his intro. He sent me one. Voted #1 podcast to get pegged to at the world-famous Chicken Ranch in Las Vegas. It's the Middle of the Road with Coach Casey. Coach Casey and I messed it up, and I'm Coach Casey.
Yeah.
And TJ and
Chance.
What's up, Chance?
What's going on, fellas?
Well, I don't know. We're going to do a podcast. We'll get like 25 to 50 people probably listen. A couple view. One guy will hate it like crazy, and he'll let us know about it. It'll be 3 a.m. He'll probably have been in a drunk fight with his wife.
I doubt he has a wife.
Okay, he'll get in a drunk fight with his mom, and then he'll go onto YouTube and he'll find the first freaking badass podcast he can find, and he will leave so much hate. I'm just going to start posting the hate we get, you know.
I like that better.
And we get some love, but the hate makes me laugh. So today's 11/14. This is Middle of the Road. I said it. I'm Coach Casey. TJ. Chance. No Skin Man.
And we got Chance coming live from Clyde, Kansas, correct?
That is correct. Live in the garage.
Do you want to give everybody your address just so we know where you're exactly at?
No, because they still won't be able to find it.
Google Maps can't find it. How the hell?
It's like
we're the blurry spot when you go north of Salina.
Okay.
Casey and I were doing Christmas lights this weekend in such a fancy neighborhood that you can't even look at it on Google Maps because they're not allowed in there.
And Clyde's similar that way. It's not that they're not allowed on Google Maps. Google Maps didn't know they were there.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that's what it is. They had no clue when they come over. They were just like, yeah, there's nothing there.
Yeah, we'll get this. There's a campground here. I think there's more people at the campground than there is in that little town we passed. Let's just like document it and give them addresses. So if you Google his, it'll actually be a camper
Just
at
take you to the
Rock
campground.
River Campground, I think. Is that what you said?
What was it?
I believe it's Rock River.
Rock River.
God dang it.
Rock Island.
Rock Island.
Rock
Shit, is there
Island.
an
That was pretty
island in
close.
Clyde?
Yeah, no.
It's a rock.
There's not even water here.
It's a campground, not even at a river or
What's
a lake.
Rock Island mean then?
It's a big giant rock sitting somewhere. It can be, you put a rock anywhere. It's an island technically.
I guess so.
You'd think it'd need to be on water. I don't know. Well, I don't know. This is a bad start, but I'm going to do it anyway. I ran to Lowe's yesterday for some wire nuts. I just needed to tie up some loose ends. All right, that's my bad joke.
Yeah,
Sorry.
that was not bad.
It was pretty bad. I don't know. I didn't know. Some guy told it to me at work, and it was at the right timing, and it still wasn't very good. So
You tried, though, like 4?
That's a 4?
Out of 100?
That was a 4 out of 100?
Yeah. What would you give it, Chance?
That's a stretch. I mean, it's a good dad joke.
Yeah.
Definitely a good dad joke.
Well, that's what I wrote.
It's
joke.
Still a stretch for the dad joke.
Yeah.
All right, it was pretty bad. Sorry.
It's okay.
It's going to get better from here. See, if you start out real bad,
it
gets great from there. So, I seen the other day, we were talking about this before the show a little bit, that Desmond Howard, the great football player. Do you know who Desmond Howard is, Chance?
I do not.
He was a stud back in the day for Michigan. He's a ESPN host on like game day. He won the Heisman
as a receiver, kick returner,
defensive corner. He played for the
He's
Lions.
Like Travis Hunter, basically.
Yeah, he was kind of the Travis Hunter. You know who Travis Hunter is?
I know who Travis Hunter is.
Okay, he's kind of the Travis Hunter of his day. He turned 53, and I said, holy shit. And TJ did the exact same thing when I said it right before the show. He goes, dude, he's getting old. And then I said, he's only 11 years older than me.
Yeah.
So as I watch these guys get older, I can't even call him old anymore because I'm old.
He's on Game Day, right?
Yeah.
He's a smaller,
he's on, whatever the ESPN one is.
Yeah, he's the smaller black guy on Game Day. Yeah. That still looks like he's probably 30.
Yeah, he looks like he's freaking, like he could play still.
Yeah.
And he will until he's 60, and then it'll go
he played
downhill.
For the Raiders, right? And
I don't know. That was Woodson that you're thinking of.
You're thinking of Woodson.
But he played
for the Lions mainly, I think, is who he played for most of his career. So
yeah, he's kind of got a good, distinct little voice. It's kind of like a little high pitched.
and he's been wearing it the Game Day the other day. I don't know. I was gonna wait to get into this. Do you watch college football much, Chance?
I do, yeah.
You're at Alex.
He got a football.
Oh yeah, we talked about this. He's a Texas fan from Arkansas.
And he likes Kentucky basketball, who KU's playing tonight.
Oh shit, that's right.
Yeah.
Well, hell, we may have to. We should have went 30 minutes later and watched the first half of this while we're doing it, so you guys could talk shit on each other.
I already texted him. I was like, "Hey, Kentucky and Kansas are playing tonight." He's like, "No shit already." It seems too early. I mean, it seems too early for basketball right now, and it seems way too early for this game to be up.
Yeah, it was way too early for potential,
well, that's what's
Elite Eight, March Madness game at least.
But think about it. For a bunch of years, they did that. They always did like that Michigan State versus Duke on the sea or on the the boat, on the ship, or they do
the
KU.
aircraft carrier.
Yeah, they always one of these teams do this because you want to get if you're gonna get a loss on your schedule, it's a way to wake the kids up. You take it early, and then you spend the rest of the season build. I mean, in basketball, you can lose. That's what's awesome about it. You can take these chances. I don't know if they're doing
that Maui Invitational this year because of all the bullshit over there. So I'm not sure.
Maybe that's replacing it.
Maybe so.
I know Wichita State and Michigan both have some tournaments coming up, but I don't know what ones. But where I was going was Michigan's in all the crap with the sign sealing stuff. I'm a huge Michigan fan, but at the end of the game the other day, Desmond Howard's, wearing the suit or whatever, like takes it off, and he's got the Michigan versus everyone shirt. And it's one of the baddest shirts I've seen, and it's a perfect fitting one right now.
So what's going on? They're saying Michigan. Who's opposing the Michigan being America's teams? Because I saw that Desmond Howard was saying that too. That Michigan's America's team right now, and somebody was bitching about it.
Who Desmond Howard was saying that? I don't know who's bitch. I don't know if they're America's team because I think if you're any other school or you dislike Michigan, you're loving this. But a lot of people are going, hold on, an investigation hasn't even happened. If this would have been KU with Self or Patine or any of these basketball guys, or when any of these other scandals broke out and they suspended them before they even did the freaking, just based on allegations, not even,
So what would I call my kid's stepdad to me? What would I say that person would be to me? My kid's
stepdad-in-law?
Yeah, my stepdad-in-law.
No, just
stepdad-in-law.
Yeah, either the kid's stepdad or my ex-wife's new husband.
Yeah. So he's a huge Ohio State fan.
Yeah. So I'm sure he's fucking
him on the show. And
okay.
Find out what he thinks.
Yeah, I'm sure that would work out great. You call him real quick and see if he'll come on.
Yeah.
Call one of the kids.
Hey, Callie, go put Kyle on the phone. He's not Call. He's Kyle. When you put Kyle on the phone so you can talk to us about Ohio State and Michigan, maybe that week we can get him on.
There we go.
When is that? 2 more weeks?
Yeah, and I think Harbaugh, technically, if it doesn't get overturned Friday, he'll be suspended. They'd have to win they'd have to get to the national championship for him to be able to come back to coach if they hold the 4-game suspension. Because they've already served one. He's got 2 more games left. They'd have to win, if they got to win Ohio State without their head coach, and it's not like they can't. It's just that's
stupid.
I know the head coach, and he can still coach during the week and stuff, which is what's weird. Like he can run practice and still get everything organized, but in the fact of the matter is on game day, that's the reason why a coach is there to make those calls. Imagine if I
would just fucking have
Sarkisian is that Texas's coach.
Yeah.
Imagine, he's a big part of that team too, but he's gone. I mean, that has Lincoln Riley,
Speaking of Lincoln Riley, did you see
of course he is
him walking up the tunnel and some girl was in the tunnel and she's like, "Fuck you, Boomer Sooner, you traitor." And then one of the USC players just bust up laughing.
Yeah, because they're going to Big Ten next year.
SEC.
They're going SEC
with Oklahoma. They're leaving.
USC?
No,
Oh,
he's
I'm talking about
USC.
USC.
Oh, USC.
Yeah, I think
Yeah, I don't know
them,
what they're doing.
them, UCLA, and two other
There's
schools.
a bunch of them,
Yeah.
jumping to Big Ten because
Yeah,
the
they're
Big 12 has the two big teams leaving, going to the SEC, and they're picking up like 2 or 3 other teams.
Yeah, we're getting Utah, Arizona.
you're taking
Arizona
a
State,
bunch from,
Colorado.
and you've already Houston,
Yeah,
uh,
BYU.
Cincinnati.
UCF.
Yeah,
Yeah, you
Yeah,
took all
Cincinnati.
the ACC or AAC's
yeah.
good teams.
Here's what I don't
So-
understand about
I don't know
college.
if I'd go that way.
Well, I mean, you did. Besides Wichita State, once UConn, who won the national championship, left, and then
Right.
now you take Houston, who was in the national championship or Final Four 2 of the
Yeah.
last 6 years or 5 years. You take Cincinnati, who football had a good run a couple years ago and is always pretty decent in basketball. I mean, that's a huge part of that conference. Like now, it's time for Wichita State to leave.
Yeah.
You know.
Here's the shit I don't understand. Like the rankings came out. Like AP. I don't think the college ones come out till when is it? The playoff ones come out today or?
Yeah, I think so.
So, anyways, they still have the old rankings, which KU's ranked 16. But KU loses by 7 to Texas A&M, and then they fall out of the top 25 rankings, right?
Yep.
KU lost to Oklahoma State by a touchdown, too. Oklahoma State then goes on and beats Oklahoma the week after KU beats Oklahoma, right? Then they get fucking dick stomped by Central Florida, who KU beat by fucking 6 touchdowns.
But I think
but
KU
they're
lost
staying
2 of the
dog shit
last 3
stomped out of
games,
them.
though.
Yeah,
'cause-
but they've lost 3 games too, but they're still ranked.
yeah.
I just don't understand. Like that's what I'm saying about college football. Like you can fucking beat a really good team and then get dick stomped by a team that you should fucking beat. Like almost any probably team, but there's probably only 10 teams that can't get beat like that. You know, maybe not even that many. Maybe only 4 to 6 teams, I'd say. I mean, like Michigan, Ohio State, Georgia, possibly Alabama. They're not going to just on a random Saturday get their ass stomped. They might get beat, but they're not going to get their fucking dicks kicked in by Central
unless
Florida or somebody like
But
that.
maybe a TCU and a
But they're not going to get stomped.
they got stomped pretty good if they wouldn't have scored late.
I mean, it wasn't like
41-17 at one point. Pretty good
Yeah.
stomping.
well, that's a playoff game. That's different, I guess. I don't know. And then TCU got stomped by Georgia.
Yeah.
You know
I'm your Huckleberry.
what was that?
I don't know.
That's my phone. Sorry,
Oh,
That's okay.
don't you?
Is that your Huckleberry?
that's my Huckleberry. It's my
Oh.
text or that's my notification tone.
I'm your Huckleberry.
who's currently texting you?
Doc Holiday.
Is it your wife texting you, asking you what you're doing?
No, it's all notifications.
All
It doesn't
notifications.
matter if it's a text message. That was actually ESPN.
Okay. So where you been, Chance, lately?
Oh, Coffeeville, Kansas.
Okay.
Another place most people don't know exists.
I think most people around here do, but yeah, most of our listeners like around the world. We have a few in Germany,
Yeah.
Spain, other countries such
Idaho.
as Idaho,
Yeah.
Kentucky, a new country I just found out about the other day.
Yeah.
Oh, you're talking about third world countries.
Yeah. Another third world country, West Virginia.
Yeah.
We got a listener there. So
Where were you at before that?
Oh shit! I spent most of the summer in Iowa and Illinois.
Oh yeah. What part? Northern Illinois.
Oh, well, basically anywhere that a major event was taking place.
Oh, okay.
My entire summer consisted of chasing any major event that could take place in the Midwest. College World Series, Iowa State baseball
Okay.
championships.
So you had a hard time finding a hotel and paying more
Dude,
than you should
we got kicked out of a town because of a bicycle ride coming through town.
have. They said,
Iowa,
"Pipeliner, get out of
that's
here."
Iowa for you.
Yeah.
Yeah, they have this big deal where they ride bicycles from one side of the state to the other, and I guess it's a big deal. And this year they decided to stop in the town that we were staying in for work, and literally we got kicked out of town for 3 days, and then we were allowed to come back because these bicycle people just take over everywhere they go.
Okay.
it's like Sturgis and where'd you say Idaho?
Yeah, Iowa.
Oh, Iowa.
We got
Yeah,
kicked
there's not
out.
a lot going on in Iowa, so if you get a group of bicyclists coming through, you just kind of drop everything, and
We had a hard time in like New York and Pennsylvania during the fall finding hotels because of leaf people, because they come to
The
check out
leafers.
the leaves.
leaf watchers,
Yeah.
fall watchers.
Yeah. But
Okay.
they call them
Leafers.
leaf. They call them leaf people up there.
Like the people that don't like them, or the people that like them.
Like leaves? Yeah, they like to watch leaves fall.
And they call them leaf people. I'm a leaf people.
Yeah.
Okay.
No, you like to pick up leaves.
No, I'm
different.
not. No, I'm just saying they introduced it like I'm a leaf person.
Okay.
I'm here for
Yeah, they're like,
I'm
I'm
here
a
for the leaves.
Yeah, like they book their hotel like months in advance, and
I'm with the leaf
yeah,
people.
we're the leaf people, and there's like some kind of gang sign for it, I'm sure. It's brown star.
Oh, that seems like a strange one.
Yeah.
Did you guys know that Australia is whiter than the moon?
I did not know that.
Did not know that.
Did you know that headphones can increase the bacteria in your ears?
Didn't know that either. Well, I
That
have
makes
heard
sense.
that.
Scotland chose the unicorn as its national animal.
Okay.
I did know that one.
You did know that? We're
I
gonna
did
try.
know that one.
So we got one of 4 or 3 so far. Avocados are not a vegetable.
They're fruit.
God damn, he's a smart guy.
Kind of like a black bean. It's a fruit.
The Eiffel Tower gets taller in the summer.
How's that?
Makes
Because
sense.
ground dries
The
up,
heat
And the metal
expands.
and probably
Yeah.
straightens up and
from the
sags,
heat.
kind of like an old person does. It sags in the winter.
Yeah.
Human teeth are the only part of the body that can heal themselves.
What about your fingernails?
I don't know. Oh, that can't heal itself. I should read that right. It's
Okay.
the only part that can't heal itself.
Casey struggles with
Oh,
reading.
okay.
So far, I've done good, man. I
That's
made it
him?
through
Okay.
7.
Okay.
Dyslexia is sneaking in on him.
Yeah.
Tiger. I do have slight extreme dyslexia.
Mhm.
Tigers have striped skin. If you shave them, it's their skin that's striped.
Okay.
Yes.
Have you knew that?
Yes.
Have you shaved a freaking tiger before? And tell us that. We could have done a whole episode about that, bro.
I mean, never a tiger, maybe a cougar.
Hell, we've all shaved a cougar, bud.
Chance has a monkey.
You have a monkey?
Had a monkey. I don't have a monkey anymore. He sadly passed away.
Oh shit.
Like, because he came at you wrong, and you had to.
Yeah, I mean, I almost threw him more than once, but yeah, no, we come home one day and poor little feller was dead in his cage.
Oh.
It's because
He's a lemur.
you can't cage a wild animal.
And he has snakes.
Oh, fuck. We have a guy
They're
at work.
actually out here with me.
We have a guy at work
Good.
that's a
Fucking throw
big-
Roundup on him and light
yeah,
him on
big
fire.
snake. And one of your stories I sent you was a snake story. Guy brought it home and got bit by it, and it was venomous. And fucking, he deserved it, man.
Yeah.
Yeah, you deserve that shit. If you don't know the difference, you deserve to get bit.
Yeah, he
by
wanted
one.
to show his family, and then he got bit, and he was, oh, help me, I got bit by a spider, and then he died. I don't know if he died. I didn't.
Then he fucking died.
I didn't
That's
read
what he
that
gets.
part. I just he might have really got sick. I don't. We'll if we get to that one, then we'll find the answer out. I don't care about that one.
Why don't you ask Chance our question from last week
What was our question from last
about that we've been kind of discussing a lot lately about the Michael J. Fox type thing.
Oh, last week we had a debate. I don't know if you watched last show. I don't think you did, probably.
Probably
Especially since I didn't release it till the other day and it was a messed up episode. But basically, at 16, they come to you and say you get to live Michael J. Fox or Bruce Willis or somebody's life for you don't know when exactly it'll be. Say it's a 25-year run at the top or whatever it is. You get to travel around, vacation, do all that.
Be famous, monies.
Yeah, all that. And even if, but then you are stricken with the Parkinson's or, whatever, Lou Gehrig's or whatever that is, is the shake worth the squeeze, as they say, or something.
Juice worth
The
it.
juice worth the squeeze is,
That's tough.
Because then we also
I mean,
posed it the other way too, was say they came to you, basically right now and said you have until you're 60 or 65, and then, but then it's going to be, that's pretty much guaranteed your health is gone at that point. Do you take that now or would you take it the young age,
I mean, so I get the fame and the fortune until I'm, say, 50 something, and then I, terminally running a mixer.
Yeah.
Yeah. Just any kind of any shitty thing.
It could have been
Shitty
bit
disease.
by a horse. You could have the Hawking's disease.
Or you could they could have something new. Like it'd be weird if you got chance disease,
Yeah, right.
Oh, yeah, it'd be
Something
like-
they named after me.
Yeah.
Well, that's what.
I'll
So we
pass.
figured this is how what we came up with on Saturday when we were together was that was actually how Lou Gehrig. Lou Gehrig was Mickey Mantle and Lou Gehrig were both offered it, and Lou Gehrig took it. And not saying that obviously Mickey Mantle was a way better athlete. You look at Lou Gehrig, not athletic looking, not attractive. Ended up with Marilyn Monroe, one of the greatest baseball players of all time.
Right.
He made a deal. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so he literally got
he met at the crossroads.
yeah, he was the first person to make the deal. And then we kind of started going through history on some of the other people that made the deal. But, obviously Michael J. Fox made it somewhere at like 10, 11, 12. He made
signed it early.
and then like a Bruce Willis, he signed it, a little bit later on. But
The black guy from Green Mile.
yep.
He just died.
Yep, he signed it, and he didn't even get a very long. See, that's the other thing. You may not know how long your run is, but you're gonna
But
be.
he got like a quick death. Like Michael J. Fox is like Chance said, he's fucking mixing margaritas and shit the rest of his life.
How cool would that be though? If I can't believe nobody's used him for like
It's
a
a hell
shake
of a party favor.
yeah, like a shake and bake commercial though, or something like that. Like welcome to new.
Mildly demeaning, but
Yeah,
you're
but
already
dude-
famous. Just take advantage of it.
Well, dude does. I mean, he could do
Like a
it.
shake weight.
He could do all. Yeah, he could do all these for freaking charity for Parkinson's disease. Like Seagram's
Right.
mixers.
Ooh, I just had like a fucking brilliant.
Is he our conscience? Is he our Gus this episode?
Chance?
No,
What if
let's
you
don't go
took-
there that early.
What if you started a company and you just gathered up a bunch of people with Parkinson's disease and you hook them up to something that when you move, it generates electricity and they fucking just power whole cities.
That's true.
Charge Teslas. They just sit
Well, they
there.
always
and
worry about not having. Once you get sick, I can't work now.
Oh no, we got a job
Well,
for you.
could.
yeah,
Yeah.
good job for you.
We just hook these little sensors up to
Yeah.
you. You just
We-
do your thing, man.
You remember the flashlights they used to sell?
Yeah.
The
the shake
emergency
ones.
flashlights, you shake the
Uh-huh.
shit out of them, and it
Yeah.
turns on for 3 seconds.
Yeah.
Give them one of them to carry around.
Yeah,
all day
I'll
long.
tell you this much:
Store the
Michael J.
battery-
Fox's emergency flashlight is always charged.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Oh, it's like that's a spotlight. That's not a flashlight.
That thing's
That
burn
is-
holes
that's the
through
bat-
walls
that's
after.
the bat signal.
What do you got moving
Yeah.
behind you back there?
I think your
Dog.
Oh, I thought your cupboard just opened and something came out of it, man.
We just see
Yeah,
Chance
no.
just get
My
fucking
dog's got in
murdered,
the
right?
back door, and they've been running around. That's why I keep moving my arms randomly because Ginger, she was snoring so loud I could actually hear her through my headphones.
Oh, well, we're not
So I
hearing
only
any.
assumed y'all could hear her.
Nah.
So what we're seeing here is we got an open cabinet back there. What's in there?
Is that a Coleman lantern I see?
There's some paint. That is a roaster.
Yeah, it looks-
like you cook like a chicken or something in.
Okay.
I believe that is a laying down bottle of oil, paint, and
We see your
NC cheese football.
okay. I see your drag up tank back there.
Yeah, it's holding the concrete down.
Hat rack.
Okay.
How big a
Yeah.
garage are you in there, man? Is that attached
It's
to
a
the house
s-
or is it unattached?
It's attached,
You
kind
got
of.
an attached, like through a
single
walkway.
car. No, it's like 3 steps. Hondo.
So it's
Not
not.
the trash asshole.
So I mean, is it attached to your house?
Yes, it is attached.
Okay, but then
by
you
a
said
2x4.
okay, like a breeze. You have a
Attached
breeze.
is attached.
Okay, that's true.
Breezeway.
There's like a
Yeah,
breezeway.
no, it was so it was originally not attached, and the people who had the house before us put doors on each side and a little piece of paneling to connect it to the house. So
Okay.
it is, if you leave the house, you will be dry.
Okay.
Okay.
And they
Oh.
were Hispanic and they had one of their sons living in there, correct?
More than likely. Yeah,
Okay.
that seems accurate because it's too small to fit a vehicle in,
All right.
So do you like
unless you're driving like a Honda Civic.
okay? Do you like living here better or in Arkansas?
Where has more spiders, Arkansas or Kansas?
Everywhere has too many.
I sent Chance a picture of a chicken dressed up as a spider, and he
Fucking
fucking
chicken.
was mad about it.
I'll boot the shit out of that chicken. I swear to God.
You don't like chickens? Oh, it was.
like spiders.
Oh.
The chicken was dressed like a spider. And it was
Ah,
a solid
okay.
black chicken.
It did look pretty real, like a spider, though.
It was terrifying.
So if a big spider's attacking one of your snakes, would you try to save your snake?
I would hope to God they could save themselves.
Okay, what kind of snakes you got?
If a big spider was attacking my kids, I would hope to God they could save themselves.
That's where I was gonna go. Where would the line start at?
Probably my dog.
Huh? Your dog?
Yeah.
So anything above your dog?
Well, you can have other kids. You can't have other dogs. Everybody knows that.
Yeah.
What about your wife?
I'm fixing to replace this dog if he doesn't get out of the trash.
Would you save your wife if she was getting bit by a
I
spider?
can replace those.
Like, what if it was like the spider on fucking
Be careful. 2% of our listeners are women.
on Ewoks? Whatever
One
that
of them's my wife.
Battle of Endor. You definitely wouldn't go near that.
No. The Ewok, yes. The spider, no.
Okay. That's okay. What about like fake movie creatures that you would love to have as a friend or a pet? I would start with probably an Ewok.
Oh, hands down.
I mean,
Or
that would
Chewie.
be yeah. He would be big. I would think he'd smell like shit, and you couldn't trust that fucker.
Ewoks. No,
he'd be trying to make rape sex to
What
you.
was a gremlin before it was a gremlin? A magwai?
The
Magway.
I want a
Yeah.
magwai.
They're pretty
Or
cute.
Furby.
He's pretty similar to an Ewok.
Yeah, but smaller. I think I could like an Ewok,
Pocket
dude.
size.
Yeah, I could fight it. Like I can't. I don't like an Ewok. Some of them dudes look like we're pretty tough, and I don't want.
Yeah, they're pretty
heavy.
stout.
I bet Ewoks are heavy.
They're
like,
thick.
Yeah,
You know, they're like freaking like they're
like a midget. You know,
but they're
It's Brad Williams with a bunch of hair.
okay. True, but they look thicker than that. Maybe they got big costumes on.
Yeah. I mean, none of those Ewoks wore clothes, really, did they? Like bottoms?
Some of them had like the strap
They
on.
had the
and-
vest.
yeah,
Yeah,
like
they had
some
the
of that
vest.
shit.
Where are their
Uh-huh.
wieners at?
You know, they
They're
don't worry
they're
about,
like the
don't
growers.
worry about
They're
the
growers.
privates, yeah.
Yeah, they're growers, not showers.
I would probably Ewok would be one of my favorites.
I just thought I'd still be afraid you piss one off and then
You
all of
think
a
they'd be
sudden.
mean?
Oh,
All
it
of them
could.
come out of nowhere.
Oh yeah, and they fucking like you get suffocated by 4 Ewoks at night.
We just get one.
Well, I know, but freaking you accidentally get water on
he's
it,
gotta
and then
come
you
from
got.
somewhere.
Ewoks don't. Yeah, that no. That's
I
a
know,
Magway.
I know.
I don't know what else.
Like what pretend animal is that? What was it?
Yeah, like pretend animal from a movie that you could have.
I want that freaking flying dog.
I could say, what about the dog from Neverending Story?
Yeah,
Yeah, he's big though, right?
yeah. Or Clifford.
He's big and red.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't know if there's a lot of pretend.
What it could be like a cartoon. What about Snarf from fucking He-Man? Or was that He-Man? Snarf? I'm Snarf. He's always feeling sorry for himself.
I don't know. I don't want him. No.
Yeah, he's like a downer. He reminds me of my
Maybe
dog.
Barney.
Barney.
Mhm.
He would definitely try to do rape to you.
That's why I want Barney.
Just wake up. Barney's like,
I feel like Barney's going to offer you drugs.
shit.
How do you spell penis? P-E in your mouth.
Here it comes, Casey.
I love you.
He's like, no, Barney.
Please accept me. All right. Well, I don't know how we spent. Well, Barney was probably.
Barney would be a stretch. He'd be fucking big. He'd probably take huge shit.
Yeah, I don't know why I want big stuff. You know, because I couldn't even feed fucking Clifford.
Yeah, I mean, you'd have to. I mean,
Just
you'd eat like one bag of dog food in a setting.
probably more than that.
I was going to say, you're going to be pallets of dog food.
I don't know about him.
I'd probably just like.
I don't.
I'd make him eat like fruit and shit. I'd just grow a big fucking like orchard, and he'd just go out and
Yeah.
eat his own shit out of there. You know,
He could just go back in the big ditch and just find stuff to eat. He'd start
fish and shit, and
start
then
with these neighbor dogs over here.
neighborhood cats and dogs, and yeah.
Yeah, but you couldn't have Barney around because Barney uses pronouns and trying to remember all that shit.
He'd be like,
That's true.
I just couldn't do that.
Casey, how do you spell that? You
He's like-
spelled it wrong again, buddy.
He's like, do you have dyslexia, Casey?
Are you a dumbass, Casey? What grade did you go to?
You went to Belle Plaine. That explains it all.
Oh, come on now. Don't blame Belle Plaine for me.
Okay. Oh, shit. So I read something today. Okay. Who would be, okay, we'll remove the number one black movie star. Everybody's favorite
Denzel
black
Washington.
movie star. Okay. And the other one with the best
Morgan
voice.
Freeman. 'Freeman. 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 ' James Earl Jones.
What was what's his name that play? Hold on a second.
Name the movie. I'll tell you the star.
I know, but I don't want. It's gonna ruin it if I'm not good. Like even like I know
He's
this.
with. You want me to give you some hints?
What?
Samuel L. Jackson.
No, I'm not a big fan.
He's battled aliens
What?
more than once. He's worked with robots.
Mine would be Robert Downey Jr.
Okay, yep, that's not him. He's worked with robots.
Well, I mean, I'm just saying. You said who would be? Oh, it's not my favorite. Okay, who would be
He's
considered the third
been
best?
a boxer.
It'd be Jamie Foxx.
He's
You're talking about Will Smith.
There we go. Did you know that Will Smith is gay? You ever heard that?
Saw that video today.
Yep. Will Smith caught with Dwayne Martin, who is the point guard from Above the Rim.
So is he gay or bisexual?
Well,
Is it the same?
I mean,
Is it the same?
You seen Jada Pinkett Smith? It could go either way.
So supposedly, Dwayne, do you know who the dude is from
I
Above
don't,
the Rim?
no.
Above the Rim, the
I mean, I
basketball
know the movie, yeah.
Yeah, he's the main character from
Okay.
Above the Rim. His name is Dwayne Martin.
Yeah, he's going to freaking Georgetown.
Fucking yeah, dunking it and shit.
Yeah, he's fighting
And-
his
and
brothers.
Tupac was in that movie too, who was
Yeah,
also
he's fighting
fucking-
his brother's dream, and then the dude that killed his brother is part of.
What
Yeah,
they call that thing when you made him? They played basketball and then made him grab the fence and kick him in the ass at bumpies or what
yeah,
was that
I don't
called?
remember.
Anyway,
Show me.
anyways,
Show me.
Dwayne Martin. So Will Smith.
So you're saying Dwayne Martin's gay too, or did
Yeah.
was this just was he doing this just for Will Smith?
Will Smith's ex-best friend, or I think he was his, assistant,
What's the smoking gun?
walked in on Will Smith and Dwayne Martin in Will Smith's trailer, and Dwayne Martin, as he put it, was murdering him. He was fucking sticking it to Will Smith.
What if they were
Fucking
just
the shit
like?
out of
What
him.
if they were maybe freaking like doing like work for an upcoming role in a movie and that never happened?
I don't know, but that's what he said was happening. And he said also that Will Smith has a small dick, and Jada Smith was used to baby arms, and that's the reason why she didn't like Will.
Where do you get this from?
I saw it on TikTok today, and then I have the story right here. He
Written
said,
by
by
J.T.
no
Yarker.
Brother Balali, a former assistant American star, Will Smith, has alleged that the actor is gay. In an interview with Tasha K, a clip from which is posted to YouTube on yesterday, claimed that he once caught Smith having anal sex with actor Dwayne Martin. He recounted.
So where did the murder part come in?
He's talking about like he was fucking.
No, I know, but I'm waiting for he said he was murdering
I'm
him.
trying to get there. He recounted an incident when he was trying to find Smith, only to discover him engaging in anal sex with Martin in the latter's dressing room. He said, I opened the door to Dwayne's dressing room, and that's when I saw Dwayne having anal sex with Will. There
They
was a
don't even lock
couch,
the door?
and Will was bent. He had the key. He was on the couch, and Will was bent over the couch, and Dwayne was standing up, killing him, murdering him. It was murder in there. This is what it sounded like in Will Smith's camper.
That's very graphic.
I was gonna say, I feel like I like it when he tells stories because he always. But
This is real. I'm not. This isn't me putting my spin on
But
it.
usually you can just depict the parts that he
Did I
adds.
lie about?
No, I just said that you add.
Well, you can read it right here. It's that paragraph.
Well, you know I can't read. He does say he was murdering in there.
I'll send you the TikTok of it. He's like, he was straight up murdering him. He's killing him. And that lady was like, hold on a second. She was like, I gotta digest this shit.
So this is a gay guy saying this because we obviously
No,
don't-
he was Will Smith's assistant.
But wouldn't that make him gay?
Well, I don't know if you have to be gay to be an assistant.
Oh,
It
sorry.
seems From somebody like you, you'd
I
think
thought you
that'd
were
be
say for watching.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I, mean,
I thought
don't know how long he watched.
Well, he said he was murdering him. He obviously needs
I
some
mean,
help.
how long would you have to stand? I mean, like if you walked in, you saw something like that. How long would you watch before you walked out? 10 seconds. How long?
He's 15 minutes.
how long is too long before you turn around?
Oh shit! I mean, it's literally oh shit. Close the
Instant.
fucking. I mean,
So,
it's.
What's too long?
I like 3
Anything over oh
seconds.
shit.
3 seconds.
Yeah.
Okay.
Definitely your 15 seconds you wanted to start at,
I'm
and
just saying, like, well, you gotta process what the fuck's going on at first.
but
It's sitting the
if
bar.
you stand there long enough to get hard, then it's probably too long, TJ.
I didn't say that's what you're doing. I'm just saying
Well,
how
then you got to
long is
worry
too
about
long.
yourself too at that point.
Yeah. So I don't know if it's true, but
I mean,
I guess I'll have to try to
would that
watch
really
this whole
does
interview.
that like extremely surprise you?
That Will Smith's gay?
Yeah.
I think.
Or that Hollywood actors in general are like the Roman people of our times. They're so bored with all of
That's what we talked about on Saturday.
That's what I said. They're so bored with all their partying and traveling the country and different tang or whatever it is that it's like. I mean, that's I'm not in any way condoning, and it's the worst thing that ever. But that's how Epstein Island happened. Is these people get so fucking
They've had everything.
Yeah, they got to have something that it's just like these adrenaline junkies that got to jump out of a plane. You know, fucking Travis Pastrana jumping out of a plane without a freaking parachute or whatever. I mean, the next thing after that is
this kind of weird shit. That's what. So, Chance, we talked about this Saturday. I've been listening to different kind of music lately. I've been listening to One Direction a little bit and Harry Styles.
Hold on a second. You keep going.
Here we go. He's going to be like, why am I gay? That's what Casey's going to play. Here, let's just give him time to find it.
Why am I gay?
There
I
we
don't
go.
know. It's just all this stuff in a row.
So anyways, I was listening to that and watching these old videos of him, and he was like normal looking, and then all of a sudden now he dresses like a fucking fruitcake, and he won't even say like if he's gay or not. Like he'll just be like, well,
Talking about Harry Styles?
yeah. So
Yeah, where he wears the
dresses and shit. There's a
He's on this. He's on the
One of-
spectrum.
one of my things.
But he'll come out of it in 4 or 5 years and probably be back. I mean,
I don't know.
like the Demi Lovato's and the.
I mean, he dresses like
'cause
this is Doubtfire sometimes.
But it brings you a whole new audience. Like it's,
I don't think he needs to do that.
Oh, I agree.
But so what we're saying, I guess, is basically that. So that Harry Styles gets so much ass and everything that he wanted that he's just like, man, what's next? I got to try something different, or is it something that happens to these people where they make them do it?
Well, I don't know.
They're like,
I mean,
hey, you want to keep this fame?
who did that to Dennis Rodman? Who did that to all these? I mean,
So what happens?
I think it's just, dude. People have been a freak for a long fucking time.
Yeah.
And now it's almost celebrated. So before it was condemned or
What do you think they were? You think
hidden.
Dean
I mean-
Martin's fucking crew? They were doing this. They were getting so much
Yeah,
ass that they were
I mean,
secretly doing like
maybe, but not
finger fucking each other.
not all of them, but yes. I mean, there was 5 guys in your high school that wore their mom's dresses up until further than you know, or whatever. I mean, the shit went on. It was just you got beat up by the kids in your class, or you were going to be ostracized for the rest of your freaking life. And now, I guess it's okay. So more of those people feel, or you.
Or do you think it's this covenant thing? Do you think it's like that?
I
Chance?
don't.
Like where they go, all right, well, you're going to be famous, but here at the end, we're going to need you to fucking be gay or whatever.
Maybe that was the deal he signed. I don't know why they would want him to be
He's handsome, but and the other thing, he's not nearly as handsome as he used to be.
Well, yeah, but neither's your dude that broke his jaw. That is
Zac Efron?
Yeah, Zac
Yeah, but
Efron.
you think that was part of his deal?
Maybe.
What do you
God,
think?
he didn't get a
Chance?
very long deal.
Zac Efron, I mean, he went from like super hot to like, dude, is terrifying now.
Dude was gorgeous.
I mean,
like
he's
in
not-
the Neighbors,
he's not ugly.
in the
Chiseled from
Neighbors, that dude
stone.
was gorgeous. But now,
Baywatch, yeah, and now he's like,
well, he
it's
was a little too
creepy,
young
man.
for me in Baywatch. But I mean, if I was,
No, Baywatch was like not too long
Baywatch
ago.
was
Not
yeah,
Baywatch.
was after
Baywatch the
Neighbors.
movie.
yeah, with
The
Rock, yeah,
Yeah.
that was freaking. That
He
was.
probably 25 years old.
I know he was too young for me. I like him about 30. I'm sorry.
No, Casey's more High School Musical Zac Efron.
No, that's what I'm saying. Like they got to be. I
So
judge
you
it.
think he's most handsome in Neighbors?
I've probably so. That was kind of like the pinnacle for me.
Yeah. Casey also took his children to go see that movie.
I did. Horrible parent. And my 8 and 12
Yeah,
or
you're
something
not.
like.
You're not.
Well, I'm the parent that got up and left with them and left my wife in there, and I took him over to Rio.
Okay.
So,
Another fantastic movie.
oh, Rio's a great movie, man.
Rio's a good movie. It was.
I
definitely on-
wish we wouldn't have missed the first 15 minutes of it.
Rio was on Claire's playlist for like on repeat for quite a few months. So I've definitely seen my share of Rio.
Oh yeah.
Chance, what shows are you watching right now? What are your favorite stories?
I'll tell you one I just started watching. Well, I watched it in 2 days. Was Reacher.
Reacher? Okay, that's a good one.
Oh,
I like that.
That was fantastic. Yeah.
Not
as far
Tom
as
Cruise
other
movie,
news shows,
Casey.
I don't have a lot of them.
I watched a new one. We started this weekend. I don't think it's actually a few years old. Yeah, it's got the big dude from fucking.
Blue Mountain State.
Blue Mountain State, yeah. Except for he's humongousness.
He's a giant now.
Okay,
Well,
I don't.
in the Reacher books, Reacher was actually huge. So
Right.
Well, yeah, and so's Tom Cruise, so he played
Tom
it
Cruise
perfect.
is a huge actor.
Oh,
So,
sorry.
yeah.
Yeah. This dude could eat Tom Cruise.
Yeah. My favorite part of the whole Reacher series was the prison part where he's like, they're going to fucking pick you up in a bucket if you don't get out of here. And he just beats the shit out of that dude. And you know who was also in that was my biggest crush was, for a long time, Milana was in that from Smallville. And she didn't look that
I never
great in
watched
it.
Smallville.
Okay, well, she was the dude's wife.
If we just
okay.
if we did a
Prison
5-minute like roundup of the music you listen to with the shows you watched,
I
and
said
then
that I've been on a One Direction kick. It
No, I
doesn't
know,
mean
but
that I
I'm
fucking
just saying, but the
like One
Hills-
Direction. I don't watch the Hills.
well, you did.
Never.
Which was OC? Which
the
was
One Tree Hill.
One
no?
Tree
I
Hill.
watched that one. That was
Okay,
my
so what-
shit.
Okay, so
What
I
was
don't watch
the What
that
was the
either.
MTV show you used to always watch?
MTV?
Yeah, the high
Jersey
school
I
Shore.
show.
don't fucking watch the Hills or
One of those you were all into. Yes, you were.
what was the one with Nick Lachey and
You knew all the
Jessica
girls'
Simpson?
names and dudes' names and
I don't think so, man.
yes.
No.
Why are you hiding it now?
I don't even know what you're talking about.
Oh man.
Well, I was going to tell Chance this show I watched that I told you to watch on Netflix, Midnight Mass.
I haven't seen that one yet.
It's-
There's another new one out on Netflix. It's what's it called? The Night Agent.
I haven't seen that. Oh, I've seen that with a guy that kind of looks like he could be a Lawrence brother.
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's another one that's like something Moon or something that it's actually going to be a movie, but it's like a 4-part movie, and it looks badass. They did the preview for it on one of the football games or something the other day, and like they took them into their world, but it looked like a pretty cool movie too.
What are those stories you watching, Chance?
Man, I don't watch a lot, to be honest with you. I'm a gamer. Modern Warfare 3 just come out, so I spent a lot of time playing it here lately.
Okay.
Are you giving up gaming time to hang out with us tonight?
No, I don't play a lot when I'm at home because I spend so much time on the road, so I try not to play a whole lot when I'm home.
Yeah.
Spend time with the family and stuff. But like if I get up before my wife or my daughter, I'll play a little bit in the morning, or if everybody else is off doing something, I'll play in the evenings or afternoons or whatever. But if the family's home, I try not to play.
When you heading back out?
Monday after Thanksgiving.
Where are you going?
South Texas.
Mm.
Well, Southish Texas, down around Corpus.
Are you getting the? Oh fuck! What am I talking about?
I don't know.
The mafia crew.
I don't know yet.
The
I don't know who's
Italians?
doing the work.
Yeah. Did those guys leave?
They all went to Gulf Coast.
They did. All of them.
Everybody but Eddie.
What's he doing?
Stay with Interpop.
No shit. Okay.
Yeah.
Stevie V says, get home. You guys are on. What up, Stevie V?
What's up, Stevie? I just did a show with him Thursday. It was a good time. If you listen to the 3-Wheel Bicycle podcast, you heard me on there, or if you listen to it whenever I can, or if you go to YouTube, it's out now. I can't get it to come out on Spotify for some reason, but
Okay. Stevie V says, is that a Bud Light tall boy? Nice work. Bud Light is no longer a tranny beer anymore, so it's back to being just a regular American beer.
well, it's been a sponsor all through it for me. I didn't care. Hey, do you watch the debates or anything by chance?
I try not to.
By
I mean,
chance,
I probably
Chance?
should, but yeah, I try not to because, I mean,
I'm
the stupidity that spills out of these people's mouths,
Not
I
our
just can't
boy.
handle it.
Our boy don't say very much stupid shit.
Vivek?
Yeah.
He did this time. That's great.
What are you
Great.
talking about his heel? Let's see what Casey says about.
Well,
what
and
he
this
said was
one
stupid.
is there. So there during the debate, this was Nikki Haley to me is tore it up. By the way, if people can't look at her and the guy that just dropped out, Tim Scott, is fucking
black
awesome.
dude?
Yeah. Other than he was obsessed with the wall too. Just because it's proven it don't work. I don't even care if you want to keep him out. You just come up with use other means. Anyways, I don't care about
Like
that.
a Gatling gun.
Yeah, whatever. More intimidating means if you truly want to keep it out. But
What
anyways,
about like a constant fucking flame?
there we go. Or whatever, like a fucking laser fence, but it needs to go like 15 feet underground or
Yeah.
whatever. I'm just saying, what is there, I promise you, is not working for what you want it to do. If you're trying to stop drugs getting across, it's not doing it. Anyways,
No, they're coming underground anyway.
yeah, we're through, and most of them are coming through the water ships. I
They're
mean,
just letting them anyways.
anyways,
but to your point,
he gets his stage and he goes, I agree with your south wall. We're gonna get it done. We're gonna get it done. But why is it nobody talking about the northern wall?
Who said that?
Vivek.
He said that?
And he said one of the first things he's gonna do, other than canceling this and that, is get focused on that northern wall. He's got it in his budget to get it done.
Well, I'm sick of these fucking Canadians.
Well, I'm not
coming
going
in
to say
here,
you're right, but
I'd say, who's coming across the moose?
apparently that's where
terrorists
terrorists
probably-
and drugs are coming across now.
That's
but,
the thing, though. Like,
so
I think
how long? When do we also, because just as easy they can come in on the ocean.
yeah, but you got to swim to get there.
No, you don't. You use it's like long ago they built this thing that floats on water and
Like a jet ski?
yeah, or just a boat.
I've never heard of it. Is that like the same thing that like Columbus used when he came over
Yeah,
here? And
yep.
we took this place?
Yes.
Okay.
And when he brought the original slaves over on the Mayflower,
Are you talking about when we brought all those diseases over here?
yeah, and
Okay.
the blankets and handed them out to everybody to stay warm in the winter.
It was nice to keep people warm.
Yeah, it was just a problem that we got them soaked with chicken or smallpox and did it.
It was COVID.
Well, we didn't know.
It was COVID
Original
14,
COVID,
92.
yeah.
You take the good with the bad. You don't bitch about it.
Yeah, you can either
mix
be
them up.
warm or you could get I don't know.
Whatever it was, COVID
1419.
1419.
Yeah, 1492. They're over there like all the liberals like, put your fucking mask on. Come on, do you want to get COVID 1492?
Yeah,
or
but
do you
I'm
wanna
telling
be
you that.
warm?
What do you think? Like the Pilgrims had those big collars. That's what originally it was. It just folded up to a fucking mask. They
Yeah,
knew
but
what
the
they were doing.
Pilgrims were the first one popping the collars. They were
Oh,
like,
for sure, dude.
check this shit out.
Well, yeah. Where's Pilgrims at? Fucking Plymouth. I mean, they're up around Jersey Shore, bro.
Yeah.
I don't know. But anyways, his whole freaking pitch was and he had some others. He is actually
He's going to be the vice president, right?
well, maybe, but he is actually really fallen off for him. He's gotten he's trying to do the Trump thing and be loud and yell at everybody
But
and
he's
do
smart.
that. He is and he isn't. I mean, he is, but he wants some of the things he wants to do or just
Well, that's the shit that's just not gonna
everybody
happen.
says it.
Yeah.
I get it.
The issue I have with him is he says, all politicians are going to, I got to say the right thing. Got to say that. He says too much of the right thing.
Yeah.
Like
that's
he's reading from a script like, okay, I got to say this, I got to say this, I got to say this.
Yeah, he's reading
to
from
pander
Trump's
to
script.
everybody.
He's reading from Trump's
I do
script.
like it when he murders
Right.
people up there, though. Like he does.
I know you like that, but that is not what
Yeah, but
you
he's-
cannot have an actual debate with the guy just like you couldn't with Trump because he just murders people. He
Yeah.
doesn't murder them with facts or knowledge most of the time, though.
Most of the time he does. Yeah.
Well,
he's going to be the vice president.
maybe.
They're really wasting their time.
Oh yeah, no, for sure. They're all wasting time and money for
Yeah.
sure, and they're all actually all this is preparing for the next one. But
The one after this.
But if Trump doesn't win, he's in the next one, so they've just wasted another 4 years.
I was talking about it with one of my contractors today, and we were debating.
Nikki Haley would be the one right now, and she's crazy. She scares me. That would make about the most sense, but sorry.
Do you think Biden will even live long enough to even make it?
Yes.
To run.
Why not?
Like,
Will
do you think
Trump?
do you
Will
think
Trump?
they want- No. I'm saying, do you think that?
You think the Democrats are going to kill him off?
Yeah, I don't think they want him. They want
Well,
somebody.
they don't
that's
want
gonna
him,
win.
but they're not going to kill him off.
I think they'll.
I don't know if he'll make it to the next season.
I don't know, man.
I think he's gonna.
I feel like he's one of those main characters that doesn't make it to the next
He's
season.
like on Game of Thrones, where somebody you're like, holy shit, Jon Snow just died.
Unless they do kill him off, he's unfortunately, I think, healthier than you guys think he is. And
I don't know.
he's been.
But I don't know. They've got somebody in mind. I think that's not him.
There's only one guy right now that
Michelle Obama.
No, well, she won't run. Yeah, she. The most beautiful vice president in history.
That's a dude.
No, I don't. Look at Chance. I could feel him looking at me through there.
You didn't even need to know Chance's over there giving you the rock eyebrow up. Like, are you serious?
Well, she's definitely less whorish than the first lady before. Hasn't, slept with as many people and that I know of, at least as a woman.
Yeah.
And the last one strikes me more of as a madam.
The last one.
Speaking of that,
yeah, she would be like
a.
I know we should, but probably not
We should
tonight.
call him and have Chance talk to him. Chicken Ranch.
I don't know if that technology would go as good phone through.
It probably
to,
wouldn't sound as good. We called
the Chicken Ranch.
We called the Chicken
It's
Ranch
a
in Vegas.
It's
a brothel.
a little under a year ago when Vegas Night won the Stanley Cup. One of the beautiful ladies there, and actually a couple of them, offered a orgy to any of the players that wanted to take it up. And so we read the story. So then opening day of hockey season, we called and I did my Trump and I called and I talked to her and asked if they had a presidential package. And
Casey was also interested in applying there too. And
yeah, so
we're working on an application.
Yeah, we've been working on an application. We were like learning what like BDSM and SSRP and choke me daddy and like some of the acronyms meant.
We had to Google some.
We had to Google a bunch of them, and most of them all went back to daddy issue. Like, I mean, every fucking one of them went back to daddy issue.
Like it's the starter package.
Yeah, that is, if the brothel starter package definitely starts with an abandoned daddy or, something,
My dad left.
or touched me or didn't touch me or
uncle.
whatever your deal is,
Well, yeah, it's on the check boxes. My daddy, and then it has a list of
what happened.
Yeah, and see, they don't even show that. That's
a
once you get past the initial application, that's when they send you that.
They're
And
still
that's
accepting
stage
applications.
2.
Yeah.
Oh, this girl, man, she messed me up, man. We were talking to her, and I asked what the special was, and she said sour cream, and I was in,
Tacos with sour cream.
Yeah, and I fucking, like I had to drop character and then thanked her. She was awesome, and she played. We do a pick 4 game, which I didn't get ready for today. And what do they see? Are you looking it up?
Yeah, see here.
TJ's new camera can see his sex stuff that he looks at.
So Chanel Vegas, let's see here what her specials are.
I just real quick. Are you guys in on the Northern Wall? You're a yes chance.
Oh, if it's
The Northern Wall? I think it's stupid. Just like the Southern Wall.
I was going to say, could we take that money and just like throw it back into the one thing that all three of us actually need, which is Social Security? Could we, some of those things, like we've got Democrats and Republicans that want to spend stupid shit. They want to keep giving money to wars, but we talking about our Social Security going to run out in 4 years. If we could get one middle of the road guy to run and say like, I truly focus is like us.
I tell you what, I would vote for Robert Kennedy.
Yeah, I couldn't. The voice, man, I couldn't.
If we
dude,
could get somebody else to talk for him.
Yeah, I was gonna say he would have to have like, instead of like they always have the sign language people, which I am working on hiring one of those for our show, by the way. But they always have the sign language people, and for him they would have to like just have a fucking talking person, like because.
Speaking of that, I saw some comedian. He was like, "Hey, look over there! I got my first sign language person." Right?
Matt Rife.
No, it wasn't him. It was some other guy. And he's like, "I got my first sign language person." He goes, "Can you say retard?" And she was doing it. He goes, "Retard, retard, retard." And he goes, "Say Democrat." And she does it the same thing. He goes, "See, same thing." It's pretty fucking funny. This girl's specialties. Let's see if Chance knows what some of these things are. 2-girl party. Pretty self-explanatory.
Pretty self-explanatory, yeah.
2-girl BDSM.
That's the shit where they tie you up and beat you and shit.
Yep. GFE. You might have to Google that one.
Yeah, I am. I'm gonna get this ready here. Do you know what GFE?
Yeah. I'm gonna have to pass.
I'm guessing GFE is like girlfriend experience or something like that.
You said
that sounds
GFE?
accurate.
Yeah, GFE.
Like she'd hold your hands and then talk shit about your family at Christmas, stuff like that.
Here,
What is GFE? Girlfriend experience. Explain.
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see here. Half and half. Do you know what half and half is, Chance?
I mean, I feel like it would be a person, not a thing, but
Half and half is when you get a blowjay and the sex after that. That's a half and half.
Yeah, half and half is when the girl spends half the time blowing you and half the time effing you.
Okay.
but hold on. So half and half, do you get half of each or you get all of each? They just call it half and half. Because if I'm just getting half of each, I'm out.
You get right
Well,
here.
what I'm saying is like they go like much like a lot of my sexual escapades go. Mine are like 6 minutes, but 3 minutes of whatever mouth party, and then 3 minutes of
Right
pleasure
here.
party.
It says a half and half generally costs more than sex, as the whore has to do more work and probably has to use 2 condoms, as she doesn't want what's
sugarcoat
in
it.
her mouth going into her vagina.
That's scary about how bad her mouth is if she don't want her mouth going into her vagina on the same condom.
So I learned what half and half
I'm
is
sorry about
from-
anybody that's listening.
from the Sopranos podcast. Okay. Lingerie show, that's pretty simple. Massage party, vibrator
Fire
party, porn star experience.
Well, that's just where she actually you get
Yeah.
to like fake videotape it or
Yeah,
whatever.
Role play, single woman, and straight lay.
Let's go to some of the more acronym
Okay.
ones.
Let's find some more here. Let's see what Naya does.
The fuck are you eating?
Her specialties, okay. She does, okay. Naya does something that I've never heard of before. She does fetish, GFE, half and half, and handicapped.
So I wonder if she's into handicaps or she pretends
She
to be
pretends to be,
I
handicapped.
was
like-
gonna say, does she pretend to be handicapped?
Like-
Because
Or
some
I
of
gotta
those
do
people are
all
into
four?
like those.
Like, does she plan to be a retard, or does she like pretend to be like in a wheelchair?
Yeah, like.
We'll look it up.
Well, I think it would just depend. I don't know that we could look that one up. I mean, I think
Well, it might be some kind of special.
like it just depends. Like if you want a girl with like two broken legs, or you get the full cast experience or something. She's got
This chick also does handicapped.
I wonder if she like just plays like a freaking like a vegetable and lays in bed.
Yeah, she could do that.
Could you still chance? That's the question.
This girl does handicapped too.
Yeah, let's don't go there.
He already has. That's why no.
My wife might be watching.
All right. Well, I'm sorry if she is. I just meant like if your wife got into a
Handicapped
vegetative
must be a
state,
thing, man.
would you guys like that? Maybe that's something us as 3 married
What's
men.
she gonna do? Run from me?
Yeah, exactly. But I think us as 3 married men, do you have like a living will? How old are you, Chance?
He's younger than
38.
us.
Do you have any kind of living will or testament or anything?
No.
Well, if you guys go do one, work that in where, I mean, just you would like to know that. Like if you go into vegetative state, do I still get like conjugal visits or is that off limit? I mean, I get it if it is, but you should probably establish those lines now.
Yeah.
That way if people like,
boundaries should probably be set.
well, yeah, like somebody catches you or finds out you are, like you fucking show them your signed thing. Like, she wants this, bro. Like, I mean,
And she asked for this. I
Yeah.
got it in writing.
yeah, I mean, I made sure I got it in writing. This is the only time I knew I was gonna. No.
Maybe it means that they have sex with handicapped people.
That's what I would figure. They'll,
Yeah,
like,
there's-
because a lot of people, like, there's a lot of guys that can't.
Well, like Howard Stern sent Eric the Midget to the Bunny Ranch. So, and then
Well, I can't remember. There was another show where there was a guy that he was paralyzed from the waist down, and he got to go do mouth parties on the girl.
oh,
I don't know what that sound is.
That's my dog. I'm sorry.
What is he
He's
doing
playing with a
over there?
leaf right now.
that's a weird noise.
Just having the fucking time of his life.
Well, I'm glad he's having a good time.
So, do we think Will Smith's gay or not? We didn't define that.
Well, I don't think I care. I mean, if he's bi, he's bi. I mean, it doesn't affect me. I think to
I'll
be
sleep finding out either way.
that good of an actor and to make some of the movies he's made and
What's
do,
your favorite Will Smith movie?
does it have to be a movie? It can't be a TV show.
Fresh Prince. Okay. Besides
I'm
Fresh
pretty
Prince
sure
of
you
Bel-Air.
narrowed it down there with that one.
Yeah. Besides Fresh Prince.
What's the one where he has the dog and he fights the aliens?
I Am Legend.
That's probably
the
mine.
aliens
The zombies.
or the zombies.
The zombies, yeah. That's probably
Yeah, I Am
honestly,
Legend. That's probably mine.
that's probably my favorite. I mean,
Originally, it was Independence Day, probably.
good
I would
movie.
say
Bad
the
Boys is
OG,
good,
Yeah.
Yeah,
but I would
Yeah.
say that I Am Legend. I mean, he's done. It's crazy.
a lot.
A bunch of good movies, but I Am Legend, I think, is like I fell in love with the character, the dog,
I like
the
that
whole
robot
thing.
too.
Yeah, iRobot was pretty good, but I just think the storyline behind it and like
One of my favorite
when
ones.
that dog dies, tell me that is not, or actually when it lives, the one scene.
Yeah.
and then
Tell
he's
me
gonna
that's
kill
not
it.
like the happiest what you've ever been in a fucking movie. You know, like man,
One of the best
I almost
ones.
cried, and then I'm like, yeah,
Pursuit of Happiness with this kid in it.
yeah.
I like that movie, but I can't watch it, and I know
Oh.
Chance fucking can't watch it. 'cause
What's
he
the
cried
one
like
where
a
he's the
baby.
superhero in?
Yeah.
Hancock?
That one's pretty
Oh,
freaking
yeah.
good too. I like that fucking movie. I love that fucking drunk ass superhero character. We need more of
I
them.
think the best part of that movie is where he's like, "Call me a pussy again," or whatever he says to that, or asshole again, and that kid's like, asshole. Floop.
And then he's walking away like fucking 5 minutes later, and he's like, catches him.
That was pretty good. He's like,
I haven't seen that movie forever, and there's actually a clip of it on TikTok the other day. I forgot Jason Bateman was actually in that movie.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's the
And,
husband of Charlize Theron or
Charlize
whatever.
Theron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
God, how about her? That might be one of the movies she's one of the most attractive in, and then you go
I'd
watch
say
it.
Monster. She's the hottest.
That's what I was gonna
Monster.
say. Then you go watch Monster, or yeah.
Yeah, she's We watched one of my wife's favorite movies to watch is Identity Thief, and we watched it again the other night with Jason Bateman. He's just so good at that, like just how he's exactly the same in everything.
I like him
and
better
just-
in
Yeah.
the
Teen Wolf 2. Yeah,
the Bad Bosses or whatever.
Horrible Bosses.
Oh,
yeah.
Horrible Bosses.
Yeah.
One last thing, and we can stay on here for a little bit, just because I wrote it down. So I got a new idea for gender. Somebody basically, a girl at work was talking, and her sister's getting ready to have a baby, and they weren't going to reveal the gender, and then decided to do like a gender reveal party thing. My thing is like, should we wait until they decide what gender they are? So I mean, like some kids at 4, 5, 3, they know they're a boy, and they're gonna call. You can do it. But like 17, 18, is that too late to do a gender reveal party or?
So like these,
I mean, if that's when they decide.
you talking about like these kids that are like, guess what? I'm a boy now.
Yeah.
And so like their parents.
Well, it
gather
actually
up and shoot a
it actually
fucking pink cannon
it actually started more like this was she said they decided to release a gender. I said, "Oh, there's a lawsuit getting ready to happen." And she's like, "What?" I said, "Yeah, wait till that kid's 18, decides it's a fucking girl,
Yeah.
and then it fucking sues you for making it live 18 years as a boy because you decided at birth that it was a boy."
Well, they revealed.
Well, but they decided. They've told everybody. They signed the fucking birth certificate as a boy.
So it's really the doctor who says that.
Well, maybe. I mean, but
When
you
the
could say
parents go along with it. They put
no.
it on
That
the
is a
birth
girl.
certificate.
That is definitely a girl's penis. That is
Yeah.
that is my daughter.
Or
That's
a
or
pregnant person. I mean, the mom was a pregnant person at the time.
yeah, exactly. That's my my birth donors.
Yeah, what do they call it? Birthing person.
Whatever. My birth donors.
I can't keep up with whatever the
you
fuck
know.
they're calling this shit.
So I don't know. That
You
was
can't
just
even keep up with it.
yeah. I don't get it. I'm also, but we've talked about it. I don't give a shit. I don't like the kids. I don't like a parent at 12 condoning it or like doing the gender assignment shit. But if a kid at 9, 10, 11 wants to dress as a boy and act like a boy and thinks they're a boy, I'm also, maybe going to try to let them know, no, you were born a girl or whatever. But
Yeah, when you're adult, do whatever the fuck you want.
I don't even know about, I
Well, I don't
don't-
give a shit about your sex.
yeah,
Just
I don't,
stay a human being.
yeah.
The shit I'm over is the fucking furry bullshit. You're not a goddamn cat. You're not a goddamn dog. You're not a squirrel, a wolf, whatever.
I am a saber-toothed tiger.
Fucking
Don't you
stop.
fucking tell me. I'm a wrecking ball.
I'm an Ewok.
I'm a fucking Wookiee.
If you could decide what you wanted to
What
be,
kind of animal?
what
An
would
Ewok,
you be?
man. I'd be an Ewok.
But what would you wouldn't want it to be like your
Like
spirit animal?
a real animal?
Yeah,
I don't know.
I think I'd want to be like a fucking gorilla. I
mean,
know I'm
would you
just
wanna
gonna
be like-
evolve back into myself or an ape, but I want to be like a badass
Top
gorilla.
of the food chain type thing? I don't know.
I think a gorilla puts me up there. I think
Be like a black grizzly bear.
see,
I would say a bear.
That'd be kind of cool.
I don't know if
It's
you,
like you
don't
said,
be
you
a
could-
black bear. On the recent episode I did with the Three Wheel Bicycle Podcast, Josh said that black bears are pussies. That's actually what I named the episode. Black bears are pussies.
I don't really see how that would be true.
He just says they're pussies. He says
black
don't.
bears, yeah. Brown bears or grizzlies, different story. But black bears are
Yeah, he says they're.
more herbivores.
What he says they're pussies. Like you'll like charge one of them and they'll run from you.
I
Or
don't-
I'm like, fuck. That's like literally what they say called "don't poke the fucking bear."
Yeah.
And that's literally poking the
I
fucking
would
bear.
probably- What animal probably smashes the most other animals?
Yeah, that's true. You'd want to be like a
I'd be a bull, like the old saying, like
studding
like
bull.
they got a bull and a young bull, and they're up on top of a hill, and they look down, and that
Well, I think
young
there's
bull
a
says,
hold on.
let's run down there and fuck all those cows.
So do they say let's fuck like bulls, or do they say let's fuck like
They
jackrabbits?
say fuck like rabbits, but the
So
young,
I want to be a rabbit dog. Actually, I don't.
have you ever heard that?
What?
The old bull and the young bull are up on top of a hill and they see all these cows down there, and the young bull says, "Let's run down there and fuck one of those cows." And the old bull says, "Let's walk down there and fuck them all," because he knows.
What's he know? He can fuck them all?
That he's saving his energy to go fuck them all.
Oh, he's walking down
Yeah.
so he can fuck them all.
Yeah.
Okay.
The young bull he's so horned up, he just wants to go down there and fuck one of them.
Well, I only want to fuck one of them like tonight.
I don't know how many times they can go.
I don't know.
But just think, like my dad.
Well, not
One
very.
bull
They're not very
fucks
good
all
at
the
it because
cows.
I hear about dudes that are slamming their fists up
That's
cows because the bulls aren't doing their job.
Well, that's only for rich cows.
Oh,
Yeah.
is your dad doesn't slam
No,
his arm?
No, my dad's bull he fucks them all. He's got. You know how much child support
Well,
that
your dad
fucker
is
is
a bull?
paying? No, the bull. You know how much child
Oh.
support he's got to pay? He's got to pay a lot of child support. And then most of them disappear after a year, so you don't have to worry about
I was
it.
gonna say they're gone. The babies
Yeah.
are gone.
Yeah.
And just like
Yeah.
pff, whatever.
Yeah, fuck it.
Huh.
I don't think they even notice.
So yours would be a bull then?
If like a bull, like a real bull, like I wouldn't want to be a steer because that would suck. You'd want to be the bull. You want to be the guy.
Maybe I don't know. I think I'm.
Like a horse would be like.
I still think I'm going gorilla, man. I don't know. Gorilla, I got my hands. I can use my hands still. I can scratch my ass and do all,
Which animal do you think?
What
a
animal
dome-
would you least want to be?
A fucking snake, because I'd kill myself for being a fucking snake. Chance wouldn't want to be a spider.
Well, that's not an animal.
That's a bug.
Okay.
What animal would you not want to be, Chance?
Probably a mouse or a rat.
Ooh.
Well, I don't know.
Anything
Have you
small.
watched fucking Ratatouille?
What if you turn into
Ratatouille?
Splinter?
Oh yeah,
I don't know,
Splinter.
yeah. Could get into that ooze.
Yeah.
I probably wouldn't
What
want.
animal would you want to be? You didn't say.
I mean, I'd probably go for like a grizzly bear or something like that.
Okay.
I can eat, I can sleep. People generally leave me the fuck alone.
That's true. People wouldn't really fuck with you.
None
if
of
you're a
us
grizzly
have
bear.
picked probably the very best one, and would just be like a fucking dog. I mean, that literally
Yeah, but what if you're a dog in a shitty situation?
like
Yeah,
your
so
dog.
You can't be
Like
guaranteed
Gus?
you're going to go to a happy home.
Yeah.
Well, you just fucking leave and go find one. I'd be a smart dog.
You're domesticated. Like a non-domesticated animal. Can't be a dog or a cat.
I'd be a fucking. I don't know. I've already picked it. I'm a gorilla,
You're-
man.
You're
Well,
gorilla.
he went with the gorilla.
I saw this deal.
And I could fucking dunk finally.
Maybe. I saw this deal on TikTok, and it was some gorillas fighting in the zoo, and it flips over to this black guy. He's like, "We just having a disagreement. It just happens."
What, your family don't fight?
Yeah, your family don't fight. That dude's hilarious too, by the way.
Well,
Yeah.
Chance, thanks for coming on.
I appreciate it, fellas.
We need to have you come back on, sit through some episodes, some regular episodes. Now, especially that you got a little setup going, even if you're
Yeah,
on
Get on the
the
road with you.
yeah. So I said, even if you're on the road, just sit through an episode and be part of the cast while you're there. I mean, we got it set up good enough that you can kind of see what we're doing, and
Right. I can get a better camera, too,
yeah.
and not be in my garage.
Well, you look
I'll
fine.
keep the kids out of the house next time.
TJ's camera, I got him looking like Trump for some reason over here. He's a little orange on this episode. But that's okay. He loves it. He don't care.
Yeah, I don't care.
He's bigly wonderful with it. So it was a blast
I
having
gotta
you on.
say, your Trump is fantastic.
He is
That
pretty good.
That is very good stuff. Yeah.
Sometimes it's better than others, especially if my
Yeah.
voice is just a little bit of a rasp to it. I do like I'm more of a one-liner. I can't do this like a speech.
Once we get going, yeah.
I need to get better at, because he does as he gets going, but like I nail his one-liners. That's where I get it. But when he like an actual conversation, I would be a good campaign rally Trump. That's where like I'm at. Like
Be like, fuck you, you suck.
Nancy Pelosi is a stupid bitch. I mean, things like that. I
Nailed
could.
it.
Yeah, perfect.
The only thing older than Nancy Pelosi, I don't know,
Is the mountains, because they're
is
old.
the Mayflower.
Yeah, it's Christopher Columbus.
Christopher Columbus actually was the first person to deflower Nancy Pelosi.
He took Nancy Pelosi's virginity.
All right, well, it was a blast. I had a good time. I know I'm the liberal that just got canceled this episode. If you haven't canceled me by now, I get it.
You can't. We're uncancelable.
Yeah.
Try.
We're trying to get canceled. If you haven't realized it, because that's where the fame comes when you're not famous,
We can't cancel us.
Hopefully they'll get like that one clip of, like, He went after Nancy Pelosi.
I
Oh
wonder
my
if we got
God.
kicked off Facebook because I'm like logged up.
You're locked up or logged up?
I don't know. There we go. Okay.
I was gonna say are you logged up like when you walked in on Will Smith and that dude from fucking
Oh God.
Dwayne Martin just murdering Will Smith.
I'm logged up. There, see, that's
Killing.
that's better than my flesh thing that I came up with the other day.
Logged up. I like that.
I like logged up. Can you try to start using that in your
Pass
daily
around the pipeline.
yeah
please.
your daily vernacular?
I'll get it out there.
You know, just be like, man, when I see fucking Michelle Obama, man, I get logged up. You know?
You just need to tell Rucker, and I'll go through Pipeline News, and everybody will be saying it. You know, that's where it goes.
The trend starter.
Yeah.
Man, I kicked on YouPorn the other night, man, and instantly got logged up.
There you go.
See.
Right under
It
tranny
works.
porn. Casey's under there. He's logged up.
Oh yeah, dude. Have you ever done that? Like you're like watching maybe a chick give a mouth party, and all of a sudden like she goes to sit up, and it's like a fucking dude. Is it just me?
I don't know.
All right, sorry. It's just me.
Chance
I love
is never-
watching dudes pound other dudes, man.
Chance is not cool with that.
I don't know, like so. Every
Hey,
once
whatever
in
works for you, man. I don't judge.
I didn't say it worked for me. I said, have you ever, like, it starts out, it's a beautiful, attractive woman, blonde, freaking gorgeous, no Adam's apple, and she's just, like, going to town, and you're like, fuck yeah, dude, I'd love to be that guy, and then fucking stands up, and you're still kind of, like, questioning, like, well, I mean, I wouldn't hate being that guy. Now, he's getting ready to, now I got to return the favor. I don't like being that guy as much.
So I heard something the other day, and I'll ask you this because I know you'll answer this right.
All right.
Would you rather,
Oh, shit.
the most attractive tranny person in the world that looked like Megan Fox,
Okay.
so like a 10 of tranny, or a chick who looked like Hulk Hogan, muscles, facial hair,
Is it
everything.
sex or mouth party?
It's
Do I have to take it, or do I just get to give it?
it was just sex. It just said it's just sex.
I've evolved enough that I would not want to have sex with a fucking dude or a chick that looks like Hulk Hogan. That's all I can say.
Okay.
I'm not going to
Chance?
answer it, but I'm going to say I would not have sex with a chick that looks like
But you
Hulk
have to
Hogan.
pick one.
Well, what I'm going to say is I would not have sex
Okay.
with a chick that looks like Hulk Hogan.
Okay. Chance.
Yeah, but if you're having sex with a chick that has a cock, you're not having sex with a chick at all.
Now.
Hold on. Oh, yeah, in your terms.
No.
In your terms,
Yeah.
I'm having sex with a tree. That's how my cock-wearing girl identifies as a tree, and I'm a fucking tree hugger.
So Chance.
Okay, put it this way.
Yeah.
Put it this
I'd
way.
rather get
It's
body slammed by
Lizzo.
Hulk Hogan.
Put it this way. It's Lizzo or freaking who's the hottest chick? Who's your chick, man? If your wife's listening,
I don't know who Chance's chick is. That's
who's the one chick, you know? He knows who two or three of mine are, but
I mean,
like I'm an Aubrey
mine-
Plaza guy. I don't know why.
I do love Aubrey Plaza. Don't get me wrong. I'm a big Alexandra Daddario.
Okay.
yeah.
So
fan.
so
just don't like her
Lizzo's standing
eyes.
there, and then it's a 50-50 chance that this person that is there that you get to explore your sexuality with does or doesn't have a penis. But the other option is Lizzo.
That you know facts.
Buddy,
Chick.
you were given the perfect name for a reason. Dude, you're taking a chance. I'm just
Chance.
telling you.
Going for it.
Especially if you're single. You're single, your wife has decided, you know what? This doesn't work for me no more. I'm going to marry a dude that fucking works at Dairy King and he's home every night. Or God forbid.
We're just saying she didn't exist. Period.
Yeah, let's just say this. Yeah.
Yeah.
Or she just,
You just take the wife out of the equation. You're single.
she
dude.
decides
just
that
not married.
you decide that she decides she's into women, and now you guys are going to still live together as a couple, but you're going to get to explore more often, I'm just saying, you're taking a chance. It don't matter. You don't even have to answer. I know the answer.
Can I tell you the person
I don't
that?
like the 50-50. I need to know up front.
Well, so
You
I can,
don't? No, I'm telling you, it's
What
Lizzo.
Are you or are you not packing?
It's Lizzo. Well, listen. If you can't tell from looking at them, then does it count? That's all I'm saying.
So here's the thing though with Lizzo. She didn't get that big on accident. Do you know what she could do with her mouth?
Listen, I've always been a Lizzo guy. Lizzo, you could put Lizzo up against quite a few people, most of his list, and Lizzo actually wins on my
list.
Yeah, I'm just not attracted to a lot of the girls that are on your list.
Okay.
Not all. I mean, it's not all of them. I just,
Okay. So let me tell you what the person who asked this question was.
Okay.
Who it was. It was Andrew Tate. He said, it's more gay to have sex with the Hulk Hogan person than it is the Megan Fox person. He goes, I'm not going to have sex.
Does she have a mustache or not?
Yes, like Hulk fucking Hogan. Like it looks like, let me tell you something, brother. NWO Hulk Hogan. Fucking
Oh, black.
yellow and black,
oh,
baby.
Like mine.
Yeah.
Yeah. That.
Mm-hmm. But you got to have the yellow and black.
But then that would then be a guy that turned to a girl, or is this just a hermaphrodite?
He's just saying it's a chick with a vagina who looks like Hulk Hogan. Say muscles,
I think
fucking.
I've seen that video. It's terrifying.
Yeah, the muscles, the whole deal. It's Hulk Hogan with a vagina, or it's Megan Fox with a cock.
Yeah, I would say China.
No, because I actually had a China thing for a while, man.
I feel like the mustache is the killer.
For her? Or for
Yeah.
Okay. So you're into the Megan Fox with a penis. It's okay.
He's just Andrew Tate said that is less gay than the Hulk Hogan rap.
Well, I'm not gonna believe anything that douche.
I'm just saying that's what he said.
I know. I'm just saying that doesn't hold court.
Who the fuck's Andrew Tate?
Exactly.
Andrew Tate is.
He's the fake man, dude. That he fucking is a kickboxer and he was gonna fight the Paul boys. He's the shaved dude. I don't know. He was all over for a while. I'm so rich, and
drive a fucking Bugatti. I can't even do that accent. It's such a weird accent.
Yeah, you don't.
He's Googling who Andrew Tate is. You know who Andrew Tate is.
I have no clue who the fuck he is.
That's scary. That's awesome.
I would think that Skinman.
I was gonna say he's a perfect replacement.
Oh, isn't that the dude that got arrested for
the
rape or
they
were trying to set him up for shit.
Trafficking is what it was. They weren't setting him up. They trapped a chick in their house that wanted to leave.
He's fucked a guy before. There's no doubt. Just
100% for sure. He's
top G, bro.
Dude, he's playing a character and he's nailing it because
he's a bottom.
He's got all these. I was almost said cuck boys. Oh, he's got all these new age Republicans fucking jumping on the man bandwagon because he's teaching them how to be a man, and they love him, man, because he says what they want to hear, a lot like.
Joe Biden?
Biden. Well, Joe Biden don't say what I want to hear. He barely says anything I can hear.
Joe Biden barely even says anything.
Yeah, he's not very legible.
Here's what I had to say about Hamas. Don't.
Hey, man, he's if you're a friend of the Jewish people or Israel, he's been a good friend to them so far. That's actually one thing we can probably agree he's done right. But
fuck these people that are fucking protesting in America about this shit. Fucking idiots.
A lot of them are just uneducated people that don't know. I mean, I think what's going on over there from a humanitarian state, I know we don't normally do this, is bullshit for the fucking civilians over there that had nothing to do with what happened.
Don't start no shit, won't be no shit.
Again.
What's that from?
I don't know. I think it's from a song. Yeah. Don't start no shit, won't be.
We didn't get to our song.
I know. We didn't get to nothing. It's okay. You were worried about Clyde, and we got other episodes.
Yeah, we got more.
Nobody cares.
We don't need to waste time talking about terrorism.
There is a song, we'll get to it next week, that really offended me, and it says you got to pull out in there. And it was on fucking like a regular radio station. And there's like parts of it like where if you get in a fight, shit goes down, you got to pull out. But then it's like, dog, you're with with a girl and she just wants your money, you got to pull out. And I'm like, man, she's 22 now, I don't care, but at one point she was 13 listening to this station. It was the first time I felt like a fucking old man. I was truly offended. Like, man, like after this episode we just did, that offended me because this episode couldn't be on T95 or
T95 still a thing?
I think so, or Clyde Live, Clyde FM, All right.
We gotta go watch basketball.
You got any parting words?
I don't. Just appreciate it, guys. I'm always available. So y'all just let me know. I'm always around.
Casey got the fancy Zoom where we can do as long as we want now. So
yeah, so I got it set up right where even like I don't know if you can see it on yours, but for any episode you want to hang out, we can have you hanging out on the the screen. We can have I'll have Skinman back behind me. He'll have some backup behind him.
It's like you're here.
Yeah, we can play
Nice.
we can play some fucking like 2-on-2 Scrabble, or I don't know what we would do, something, like a Hangman 2-on-2 or something. Not the one that you're normally not where you were going. All right, tell your dogs good night. Tell your wife sorry. She's looking out at you now like, did you really say you would do Megan Fox with a penis?
No, she missed that part. No, we did a little Christmas shopping today, and apparently our 3-year-old has already mastered the snooping and found one of her presents, and now she's playing with it in the living room floor.
Oh, you guys are such good parents.
That's just a present she found.
Oh man, I would figure out a way to like murder Santa Claus in front of her or something,
What the fuck?
I mean, kidnap or like something like that, where like this happened.
Who says stuff like that?
I'm just saying you got to teach your kid a
Fucking
lesson.
liberals.
We need to
Listen,
send fucking.
I'm just saying you don't ever want your kid to snoop again. You freaking say like you kidnap him. You send like a sign and a picture of him kidnapped, saying this is what happens when you find the presents early or something along those lines.
We need to send fucking Harbor from Stranger Things, who plays Santa Claus after Casey, or the Mel Gibson Santa Claus. That's about
That was
us
that Mel
too.
Gibson Santa Claus?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You don't fuck with that.
Dude, I'll
Santa
fuck
Claus.
him up.
He would fucking
Bro.
fuck you up.
Listen,
You think you could take Mel Gibson Santa Claus?
I don't know where he's at. He's over there.
Yeah.
But yes, I think
No. Have you seen Mel Gibson Santa Claus?
I've seen the previews for it. He's ripped and
What
bad.
about fucking David Harbour?
Is that? Oh, that's the one, the new one where he
Yeah.
plays the murderer in Santa Claus.
He's like a hitman. I think both Santas are hitmans, right?
Yeah, I think so.
I think
I haven't watched the David Harbour one. It looks good, but I haven't watched it
We'll do
yet.
that next episode.
Okay.
We'll watch the
Watch it
episode
report
and
back.
then play it back. No.
Okay.
All right, man. I'm gonna leave on this.
by chance.
Boobies aren't things
Bye,
that
y'all.
give you milk. Boobies are things that kill you.
That was really a productive segment, wasn't it?
All men and women created by you know the thing. Poor kids are just as bright and just as talented as white kids.
Peace, y'all.